Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're here on UNIFY for our monthly meditation on the 22nd of the month in 2022. We have been doing meditations for cultivating love and unity and harmony. 2222 is the number of angels being with us and deep harmony and love. And we have our beautiful, beloved Maureen here with us. She's been with us for a few other meditations on the 22nd of the month. She helps do beautiful and uplifting energy healing and clearing out old programming and systems that we don't need in our body anymore and upgrading with spirit. So welcome, and we'll go around and say who all's here and where you're at. I'm Miranda Clendening, one of the directors of UNIFY, and I'm in Crestone, Colorado.
Good morning, everybody. I am Debbie G. I'm here in Huntington Beach, California. It is beautiful to be here with you. Please let us know where you're tuning in.
Good morning. My name is Michael. I am currently traveling and I'm on Vancouver Island in British Columbia.
And good morning. I'm Maureen Edwardson in the beautiful, sunniest spot of Canada, so I'm told, in White Rock by the Sea by Vancouver, Canada. And I'm on the border with Washington State, so I'm blowing kisses everywhere. And to my beloved Kauai, my spiritual home, which is almost in sight. We are one. We are all connected, whether we can see each other or not.
Aww.
That's beautiful. Look at our beautiful peoples. What?
Yeah. Maine, Canada, Tel Aviv, California, Australia. Someone's going to do the meditation while going to bed. Where are you at, Dean? Yeah, so awesome. Yeah, welcome, everyone. Last time we were here for our monthly meditation, we had Michael Interstellar here as well, and he was talking about a very, very powerful 15-day time period that took us through the Lion's Gate portal, which is all about transformation and a lot of transformation into feminine energy and divine feminine uprising in some ways, but also balancing within ourselves, whether you're male or female, and just upgrading with that energy and letting old systems go and new systems upgrade. And I don't know about you all, but that was quite the roller coaster of time. I mean, he was right about it being a very powerful 15 days. I had a lot of stuff happen in my life that shook things up in ways that I had no idea were even coming. But looking back on it now, it's definitely all related to ways of clearing energy that was kind of stagnant or negative that now is allowing my life to be more free and positive and loving and towards the future that I want. So yay for 8/8 Lionsgate and all of that powerful time period. What did you guys experience during that time?
Well, I got to say, Miranda, I love what you're talking about right now, because first of all, if everyone's noticing, she's seeing the beauty in everything that's been happening. You know, when we hear a lot of energies are coming through, and sometimes we get into this space of, oh my gosh, look what's happening to me. And what I'm appreciating here is how you're looking how it's working for you. Everything is always working for us. The universe is conspiring in our favor. Always, every day, continuously, if we choose to see it. And today's meditation is all about that, setting our intentions. And what I loved about this energy, you're right about the clearing. And I love it when stuff is being cleared out. Has anybody ever sat when it's clearing and just go, God, I'm really grateful for this clearing, even though you're sitting in a pile of muck? Like going, it's sort of like a mud bath, etherically a mud bath, but not one that you asked for. And you're just sort of like, oh, I guess I needed a really good cleanse. However you choose to look at life is how that you're going to experience life. And today you get an opportunity to do a reset and make intentions for what feels good in your heart right now. So I'm going to encourage everybody to think about what your intentions are during this meditation. And I'm going to pass the mic on to Michael and then Maureen.
Like, well, I on the personal level, I had quite some dramatic changes or events happen. I had one of my best friends that I've known for over 40 years transition really, really unexpectedly, and to deal with the sadness and the grief for him, as I experienced him as one of the highest level, if I can say it, light workers, almost, and or not almost, but an ascended master, and always working towards the light, and for him to pass away so unexpectedly actually was a wake-up call for me. And it was a wake-up call to really follow my heart and do whatever I feel I need to be called in the moment. And that's why I'm here on Vancouver Island. I thought, no, I needed to just follow my heart, come here. I'm in a beautiful community right now with amazing people, and I would like to dedicate, for myself, I would like to dedicate this transmission, this meditation today, for my good friend Thomas, who is assisting us now from the other side, who's they are working on a different dimension, and I just want to say that I love you, and I'm grateful for all of you, and honored to be in that feminine, divine energy and in your presence. Good morning, everybody, and thank you. I'll pass it on to Maureen.
Oh my goodness, there is so much going on so many levels that we just have to keep showing up in every moment, as all of you are saying, and just breathe and feel the gratitude. Yes, it's been intense for me, and it's a continuous banquet of choice. What am I choosing here now? As you mentioned, Debbie, intention. And the bottom line is, the more we can just keep breathing and just breathing in and out of our heart center, that creates coherence right there. And so we're breathing our way into the next levels and creating peace, unconditional joy, and joy for our friends that are transitioning, joy for our own hearts, that we get to appreciate and feel grateful for all of the goodness and everything, no matter what it looks like. I always like to think about those twins at Christmas time. And based on what you were saying, Debbie, there's two twins, and they both got this huge pile of manure on Christmas morning. They woke up and they had a pile of, and one little boy said, "Oh, that's all I ever get. This is just what, I was a good boy all year. Like, what is this, Santa? Like, come on. This is just my life. It's awful." And the other twin was so excited. Oh my gosh, he was so grateful and so excited. He started digging through the pile. He said, "With all this manure, there must be a pony in here somewhere."
Oh my God, that was great. There must be a pony. I love that. Michael, my heart is holds yours. And if everybody can just take a moment and let's hold some space for Michael. I have friends for as long as that right now, and my heart just holds yours. And thank you for being vulnerable here today.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Debbie, and thank you to all of you.
Mm-hmm. So present.
We love you.
We love you.
We love you.
And we're all here for you. We're all here for you.
Yeah.
You give great hugs, Michael. I can feel your hugs. I'm hugging you.
Yes. virtual hugging.
I can feel it. Thank you.
Memories are our greatest asset. And we use them well when people are no longer here in the physical. And I love that. And I love everybody that is here right now that's getting ready to join together with intention to set the meter for their life in perfect alignment with where it sits right now. Not where you think you need it to be, not where you think it needs to go, because it's perfect right where it is. There's nothing that we need. There's nothing that we need to do. We just need to be here. The one thing that always strikes me with transitioning or someone leaving here is always the perfection of life, the perfection of everything. Mostly the appreciation for the memories and the appreciation for what Michael said. It really, really resonated home with him. For me, it always brings me into this space of grateful beingness for life now. It really reminds me of the presence, the now, the opportunity right now. It also allows us this beautiful thing called grief. Grief being that place where love has no home at the moment. Love has lost its way. And allowing grief to be present, we get to experience that here. That beautiful feeling of love so deep that our heart cracks open. And there is nothing really sad about that. It's more about the present that they left us when they leave. Is that heart cracking open, taking us deeper into the divine being that we are.
Thank you for saying that, Debbie.
Mm-hmm,
That was beautifully expressed. Thank you.
Beautiful. And sometimes there are just no words to express that depth. So sitting with that and appreciating the love of the missing, of the loss.
And at the same time, also being present with friends, being present in your community, hugging each other, being in joy, creating, co-creating, dancing, singing, whatever makes your heart sing. That's really what is important. And if we can be in those moments more often on a daily basis, whenever we have a chance to do it, to connect with friends, family, and strangers, do it, because life is precious.
You're a wonderful example, Michael, of taking care of yourself and following what you know will support you, and reaching out, being on Vancouver Island. That's why you're there, because you're experiencing this deep loss. And so reaching out and creating that space of community and support for yourself, that's a beautiful example of what all of us can do. Instead of just doing this, you're opening up your heart. And that's so beautiful.
Yeah, we're in such a beautiful time of year for all of us as well. We're in the 99 days of peace. For anyone who's been following us through World Unity Week in June, all the way through until the end of Peace Week in September. Every year we do this. Peace and unity time of year, bigger than any other time of the year. People during this time many people are in meditation every single day, praying and meditating for peace. With UNIFY, we challenge everyone to at least be with us during the 99 days and pray every day. There's many collective prayer events. There's many peace events and walks and actions for peace that are going on, which will up step even more in September. On September 11th, we start the 11 Days of Unity in remembrance of 9/11. But, you know, starting in New York, we kind of do 11 days of action, big time action, where we put up a map and we ask you to show us the actions that you're doing. Are you having a peace walk? Are you having a peace vigil? Are you having a peace event, a concert, organizing an action for peace, peace with our earth, cleaning up rivers, helping with climate change, or peace with each other, feeding the homeless, caring for other people? It can be anything, whatever it means, peace to you. But we encourage you, even as an individual, as a family, as a household, as a block of people, as a group of people, anyone, you know, just organize, gather together your town, your community, and do something for peace as we all act towards building the world that we want to see in the future, where we lessen the suffering of others and care for each other more. And a few weeks ago, we were just at the UN, as so many people were, 600 different groups were basically talking to the UN and saying, we want nuclear non-proliferation and disarmament, and we want it as soon as possible. This is what the people want. We don't want governments making the choices anymore that we have to be afraid of nuclear war happening. So it's a very powerful time right now, as we're with so many groups that are gathering and being the peace and caring for each other, and being in prayer and meditation and intention, and holding that hope and faith and inspiration to each other that we can make the world that we want, is one of the big pieces of this. And I feel so grateful to work alongside all of you every day, because you are so hopeful and inspirational and huge-hearted and loving and caring for the world every day. And thank you for who you are. Thank you to our audience and everybody that comes to these meditations and our events and passes the word when we're having big synchronized meditations, to get your family and friends in there together, so that we can all hold the hope and the peace and the action together. And yeah, just super gratitude.
Talking about nuclear non-proliferation, last night we were showing, the sun is rising. Last night we were showing on watch.unify.org The Day After, which was a movie produced by Nick Myers in the 80s, and it was the most watched television production ever in the history of humanity. 100 million US citizens watched it, and 200 million Russians watched it, and it ultimately led to the negotiations between then President Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev, and it started the process of ending the Cold War. And it's still up on watch.unify.org for the next 10 days. And on the 24th, we're going to have a Q&A with Nick Myers. But watching that movie yesterday evening was profound. And I think that as we go through a generational change and as we go through our history, some of that history actually gets lost within the new generation, and we haven't really experienced war. For us is, yes, there is war in the Ukraine, but we've never really had we never had the experience of falling bombs or hearing guns or the destruction. And so what I would like to encourage everybody to do, or actually a global audience, we need to, or what I would suggest is to have a watch party to watch that film all together, not just 300 million people, 500 million people, or a billion people, because the consequences that were shown in that movie, and the trauma and the drama and the devastation it doesn't leave any choice but to come together in peace.
Thank you, Michael, very much. So wherever you're at right now, make sure that you are safely able to follow along with the meditation that Maureen is going to be leading us through here in about 30 more seconds. So everyone get prepared, please. And Michael, thank you, by the way. Thank you.
And we can prepare by being present with our breath as we breathe in and out with awareness of our heart center. Starting with a feeling of gratitude, no matter what it might be, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter where you are. Peace is within. We are the ocean, experiencing the ripples. So just breathing in to the depth of the ocean of love in your heart. Let's just breathe together in our hearts as one. No matter what the outer appearances may be or feel like, just breathing in that deep peace. And breathing in the ocean of our possibilities and our potential from the quantum realm. Great Spirit, the universe, the all of everything that is, breathing our portion of peace and love into our communication devices, our bodies, to have an experience here, right now. And feeling grateful for that. Above all, that we're here at the point of the great turning, the time of great shift. And those of all of you that are showing up today, here now, and or in the replay, whenever that is, are a vital piece of peace and of harmonic love and unconditionality. And as we gather together, there is strength, there is amplification, there is acceleration. As we're in this 33rd day of countdown in the 99 days of peace. 33, what a powerful number. Breathing in our potential, breathing in the love, breathing in peace from the unconditional source of the all of everything that is. And then just breathing out our light. Breathing out love. And inviting all of our spiritual brothers and sisters of the light, all of our spiritual guides and angels who would not put themselves above us in the oneness, and breathing in their gratitude for us being here now at the point of change. Feeling all of the support of the universe. Feeling that principle of pronoia, that all of life, all of the universe, all of everything is actually conspiring for our greater good and for the greater good of all. So breathing in as we stay open, breathing in and breathing out from the center of our hearts. Remembering who we truly are as divine beings, an individuated experiencer of consciousness. Just breathing in and out with awareness of your heart, filling it up with all the million little things, no matter how small, that you appreciate. And breathing in with awareness of your body, with a whole new appreciation for your body as energy, as light, as a supercomputer that is just waiting to be asked to show you more of your possibilities in this time and space. You're a Merkaba, your energy machine that takes you from here to everywhere and back again in this moment, in unity consciousness where there is no time and there is no space. And so your body is actually an instant responder to infinite consciousness, which is only love, which is all love. So breathing in from your beautiful heart, breathing out love, and switching on all the programs, all the pathways that fear, that anger, that programming, that conditioning, that belief limits us with. Going beyond belief, creating new realities together here now. And so the collective yes, the collective yes and thank you, the collective cry and exaltation together that we can switch on our greatest selves, switch on that next level of our ability to respond and to be our greater selves right here, right now in our bodies. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. So let's just collectively say the word switch on body together when I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch on body. Beautiful. So we're plugged into our greater source. We switched on our communication device. And now we're at the ready. We're at the choice point. So what are you choosing today? I am choosing peace. I am choosing unconditional peace. I am choosing love. I'm choosing to allow all of the old programs, all the old unresolved issues, known and unknown, to dissolve, to drop away in the presence of love. Nothing else can exist. So no matter what's happening right now, wherever you are, whatever has happened in your past, it's all just dissolving as we breathe together in and out of our heart centers. And allowing always that any unresolved issues have up until this second been interfering with us unnecessarily, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, relationships of every kind. We're all connected. Everything's related to everything else. And by breathing, we're breathing in particles of memory, recycled energy from the history of the entire planet. So by just breathing consciously, especially, but even unconsciously, we're breathing in each other. We're breathing in the history We're breathing in the collective consciousness. Tangibly, physically. And breathing in all levels of memory. Your whole life, every microsecond, right back to conception, and beyond to all of the memory of your ancestral DNA. It's all in your field, all around you. It's all here now. As is your soul memory. We think of time, past, present, future. It's all actually here now. So let's just collapse the field as we breathe in from the all of everything that is, and breathe out through our heart, cleansing and clearing and neutralizing all the content in all that memory that no longer serves the greater good of our own selves, of all that is, no longer relevant, no longer serving any useful, positive purpose. We have that choice right here, right now. The Great Reset. And all of the collective memory of the planet, as we spoke of, that we're breathing in and out with. And it's breathing in and out with love. Breathing in love, breathing out love. There is nothing else. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing all levels of memory in the greater cosmic field to be the core of who we are, as we have a choice to purify, clear, and remember, be present with the love that we truly are, that is the truth of us as one. Just breathing in and breathing out through your heart. And as you start to feel your body relaxing, your field expanding, allow all of your multidimensional selves to be coherently realigned around the next level of the greater expression of the greater truth of who you truly are, your most authentic self. Free and clear to choose again from the center of your heart, with gratitude, with appreciation, that there's nothing wrong, and to be in observation, to be in appreciation for what every single thing is showing us, giving us opportunity for. And just breathing in and out of your heart center with love. And allowing this next level of expression of your greatest health, really abundant with everything and all that we need for every moment that we breathe, appreciating all that we already have. With every breath, clearing what's not the truth of who we are, so that we automatically rise, we rise together and open our hearts, embracing all on the journey. And choosing to allow greater ease and gentleness in how everything continues to unfold for us and the collective. Greater ease and gentleness beyond what we could even imagine, we invite here now. And we open to allowing instant and permanent shift within our own selves, our own lives, and those of who we love. As we're all connected, we're all part of each other in this oneness, in this breath, in this collective breath. To also be instantly and permanently free in this moment now of what no longer serves the greater good of ourselves and all that is. No longer relevant. Just let it go. Don't have to know what it is. It's all in patterns of energetic information in our fields. And it's just being dissolved here and now. Believe it or not, beyond belief. And just allowing, there's nothing to do, everything to allow. Your higher self, superconscious, greater field of love has got this. Just allow that part of you that knows how. Beyond your conscious awareness, beyond your body's awareness, beyond awareness at all. Isn't that interesting? Allowing yourself to go beyond awareness, where everything is getting taken care of. Rest in the arms of greater consciousness. And letting go of what's no longer needed to bind us, to contract us. Just allowing everything to get taken care of in the background as you drift in beautiful spaces, perhaps. Perhaps you just want to take a little nap. At this point, your higher self, higher consciousness has got this. We're delegating up, we're allowing beyond our ability to track. No need to think a different thought or erase your thoughts. No need to do anything. Just be. Just breathe. All is in divine right order. All is well. Believe it or not. Beyond belief, we're co-creating new realities as we just allow the old to drop away. And there's an invitation, if you like, to feel and see and know and realign yourself with the greatest truth of what we're collecting together, we're creating together. As we see the world as one, as we feel the tolerance, the allowing everyone their own point of view, their own path. Such strength in diversity, diversity in the oneness, where all voices count, all hearts breathe together in full appreciation of the differences. And allowing all those crooked places to become straight. Allowing that clear path of our hearts to guide the way. Just breathing, allowing that part of you that's really ready to be all of who you are, more of who you are, activated with all of your gifts in service to the greater good. Allowing that part of you to be in charge. And allowing the part of you that knows how. Permission to clear the way. So breathing in and out with peace, feeling the peace. And as we breathe in and out, we automatically pass the peace we're part of. The whole with each piece, with each breath. And there is no separation. So breathing in the oneness, breathing out peace. And just feeling your heart expanded in full acceptance. At the same time, keeping the vision, keeping the feeling. Of resolution, of tolerance, of acceptance. And as this happens, you may feel bubbles of joy start to emerge. Unconditional joy, joy for no reason, happiness for no reason. And take a moment to reflect. If there's anything that brings you joy, unconditional joy, then breathe with that. If not, that's okay. And as you're breathing in and out with this sense of deeper peace, deeper sense of allowing, deeper sense of the greater love, unconditional love, just maybe put your hand on your heart. And if you like, have another spot. You can do the tongue on the roof of your mouth, finger and thumb. And I invite you into 5 deeper breaths so that we can program in this next level of inner peace, next level of unconditionality, of allowing all to be well in spite of appearances. So breathing in your first deep breath as you touch your spot. And breathing out, just let our hands drop. The second inward breath touching. Breathing out, letting go. Breathing in, touching. Breathing out, letting go. 2 more times, wherever you're touching, breathing in and touch. Breathing out, letting go. 5th time, just breathing in and touching. Breathing out, letting go. Nothing to do in this moment, everything to allow. And as we're in that place of allowing, everything emerges of what we're called for, what's next, so to speak. And so I recommend that every day before you sleep and when you wake up, that you do even just a single touch and breath. Because what it's doing is you're clearing your entire matrix from all times and all places of unwanted material that trips you up unnecessarily. Each breath activates more of who you truly are, which is the solution. All of us being more of who we truly are, all of us being love, all of us appreciating each other, all of us in gratitude. And when you see a beautiful rainbow, when you hug a beautiful friend, when you smell a rose, whenever something good happens, whenever automatically we just get this new opportunity or we see things differently and it goes, those aha moments, I love those. Add that in so you're strengthening on the truth of you every moment. So that when you really get pulled off balance, you have even greater strength. One breath, one touch, one breath. But do as many as you want. And watch your blessings increase exponentially. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Please, audience, we would love to know feedback. How are you feeling? How are you feeling now in this moment? And remember, joy is gratitude's belly button. Just saying.
I love that. I got to remember that.
You have such a gift, Maureen.
Mm-hmm.
In your unconditional, I'm just trying to find the words for it, but what I was able to see is I was able to go beyond the Maureen Edwardson and actually listen to where this information that is coming through you is coming from. And it's this holographic information that I saw that is so pure, so giving, so loving, so informed, so precise, so grounded. It's profound for me. Thank you, Maureen. It's all like, wow.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, I've done quite a few meditations with you, Maureen, and usually I'm not crying the whole time. But this time, I guess there's just a lot to, process and a lot I'm grateful for. And it just felt like, everything had to overflow today.
Beautiful.
But thank you. I needed that.
Beautiful.
And just as you said, like letting go of what doesn't serve or, clearing what's needed in order to be in a state of pure connection and grace and light and love and peace and all of that. So thank you. You are so talented at helping switch my body on into, spiritual being and letting the other stuff go. So thank you.
You're welcome. Remember, I'm holder of the space that catalyzes you to do all of that. And we're all here together.
You're my mermaid angel sister.
Let's go for a swim. Come on out to the coast.
Yes. I just got back from the ocean last night, actually, in Florida, and spent the last 4-5 days in the ocean, which was so So good.
Oh,
Where you
beautiful.
guys live, it's like cold ocean up there.
Oh, it's warm ocean.
Yep.
It's the ocean in White Rock is warmer than Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
And Debbie, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, fabulous, wonderful. Grateful beingness is a space which will bring on these tears because you're just sitting there. And for me, it was awe, just in awe of being here. I agree. Moon goddess. I agree. I agree, Amy. I'm in awe over the audience that all of you, the way that you show up, you know, absolutely. And you're welcome for the energy. Yes. Tears of joy. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And the idea is to, yes, what?
You had such a powerful time in the last month as well. I know you might have said something about it last time, but it was like right before it actually happened. But on our way back, Leaf and I were just talking about such gratitude for you. Debbie and Joe just bought a 20-acre horse ranch that is going to be a retreat center right by our favorite hot springs and only like 45 minutes from where we live. So we're so excited to just have family nearby. And I haven't actually lived there with my family in a long time. So
You're about to do it to me, aren't you?
Beautiful.
Hey, if I'm crying, you get to be.
Tears of joy. Tears of joy.
See, because
Beautiful.
I don't know if I have words that could explain what it feels like that I'm going to be with my babies, with you, Miranda, and with Leaf, and the grandbabies, and the safety that we have together as in unity with everybody coming by, including my gardeners right now, if you can.
Hearing the lawnmowers.
Can you hear the gardeners? I truly am I'm in deep grateful beingness for the opportunity that life presents on a daily basis, for what's coming, for what is, and for what has been, every bit, all of it, believe me. There's parts of my life that are so shocking today, but they're shocking only because I chose to embrace life and I didn't let go. I didn't hold on to the things that were no longer serving me. If they weren't serving me, bye-bye. Bye-bye. And some of that stuff that had to go bye-bye, like my gardeners, I'm going to be quiet and go shut that. Can you guys hear that? You can hear that.
You can barely hear it. No worries.
Well, hey, there's a lot to be grateful for me right now, but I wanted to really pay attention to the Who'sville. Because you see, in gratitude, the only thing that really ever matters is who we are grateful for, the being, the person. The stuff is cool. I love stuff, but nothing is as important as these faces right here that I see right now, presently, Michael and Miranda and Maureen and my own. For all of the names that we see coming up in the chat, for the moments and opportunities that the now brings us into. With no, when we are in the now, I was listening to Kyle Cease yesterday, and when we are in the now, we truly don't have a concern about what we don't have because we're too busy relishing in the beauty of what we are in. And to know that I've got my best friend and daughter-in-law, can you all get that? I am the most blessed woman on the planet. And she believes in me. That's a big one. To have people who love you truly, but also believe in the work you do. And shit, we do the same work. Oh my God. Oh, I said a boo-boo. Oops. Oopsie-daisy. I love you guys so much. And I want the audience and everyone to think about who is it in your life that you seriously have so much gratitude for. You don't even, I'm not talking about, oh, I have gratitude for my kids or my mom or my dad. I'm talking about somebody who has literally changed your life because of how they decided to show up. It could have been the moment they were there to just hug you. It could have been anything. I want you to bring that person into your heart, and I want you to hold them there. And if possible, reach out to them. Reach out and say something to them today. You know, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you. You see, the law of reciprocity is putting out and receiving back, putting out, receiving back. And one of the things that has happened here today is that we are all in receipt of the beauty that is right here presently. So I'm going to stop with that. Thank you for listening to my gardeners. They really are just right in alignment with us today.
Well, that's right. They're spiffying everything up. They're making it all beautiful. Yeah. And if anybody wants a regular experience of inner resonance technologies, there are programs coming up in September, and you can find them at the link in the description of our meditation today. Because, you know, the greater we are together. And on UNIFY, we are amazing. We are unified. We are connected in ways that is only expanding exponentially. So thank you all for being here and contributing your greatness, your grandest selves here now, because we feel that. I feel that in my heart, and I'm so grateful for each of you. So, and thank you so much again for having me and being part of my family, UNIFY. Michael, I love you. And Miranda, you're amazing. I mean, truly, you're my mermaid sister in my heart. And Debbie, there's nobody like you. You are a rocket ship. Like, oh my goodness. Like, wow. Yeah.
Oh, there are. You're all just coming out of your shell. That's all.
Yeah. Let's go fly together. I love it.
Like, okay, love you all.
We love you guys, Michael. Incredible. Thank you guys. Bye, everybody.
Oh, love you, Debbie.
We love you guys. I put a link in the chat. Please join our UNIFY mailing list so you can keep up to date on everything that's coming on. We will see you next month. Bye.